Hey, what's up everyone? Josh Quinones here, and in my hand is, in my opinion, Google's best looking device yet, the Google Pixel 5. And I've actually really been enjoying this device so far over the time that I've had it. So in this video, we're gonna check it out. This is my review. Okay, so starting off with the overall design, I think Google did it right this year. No more notch, no more huge bezels. Instead, we get a nice all-screen experience in the front with a hole punch camera cutout up to the top left that, with my experience, doesn't ever seem to get in the way. It makes watching content great because of the minimal bezels and all-screen experience that we get. It gets fairly bright and colors look great. Then in the back, a nice, simple, sleek look with almost no camera bump with its dual camera setup. Then a fingerprint sensor that works great every time. And I think this is the perfect spot for it in my opinion. I mean, my finger is pretty much always naturally resting there anyways. It even has a cool feature to where if you swipe your finger down on it, it will bring down the quick toggles and notification bar, and then you can swipe up to make them go away. Pretty cool. And we get all of this in this new sort of sage color that has a nice kind of like a soft stone finish to it that feels really good in the hands when holding it. It also comes in a second color they are calling just black. And even though it has a metal build to it, it does not feel heavy at all. It's nice and lightweight, but then again, it isn't the biggest phone either. So if you're someone who likes big phones, then this might not be the one for you. But honestly, for me, it's been a nice change with its 6-inch OLED display. It just makes one-handed usage much easier when using this device. Now, I am more of a user experience type of guy when it comes to these devices and how it handles my everyday usage. But for all of you spec heads out there, here are some specs. So, like I mentioned earlier, it has a 6-inch OLED 1080p display that can run at 90 Hz. It's running Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G processor on Android 11. It has 128 gigabytes of internal storage with 8 gigabytes of RAM, a 4080 milliamp battery with reverse wireless charging capabilities, 5G capabilities, and it is IP68 water resistant. Now, Google does promise 3 years of updates, which is great. And the cool thing is you get the updates first before anyone else. And while Google is using more of a mid-range processor and did get rid of some of its Pixel features on this device to keep the cost down to $700, you still get to use things like the updated Google Assistant, screen calling, and now playing, just to name a few. And like I mentioned, when new features do come out through an update, you'll be the first to get them. Now, performance on this device with my experience has been great, especially with that 90 Hz display. It's been a nice, smooth experience, whether I'm just scrolling through the phone, going from app to app, checking my social media, scrolling through YouTube, or even playing games. This phone has been able to handle everything that I've thrown at it so far. And this is why I don't pay too much attention to specs when doing these reviews and more attention on what my own personal experience is like, because even though this device doesn't have the best flagship specs, it still performs great, and I mean like a beast. And while this phone might not have all of the features in the world, it still has everything that you need in a device to get you through your day. It handles all of the basics perfect, and I can still even edit my 4K videos on it with no problem. And of course, with a device that performs this well, you want it to last all day. And I gotta say, I have been so impressed with battery life. I actually did an all-day battery drain test video showing how well battery is on heavy usage, and still to this day, I am getting amazing battery life. I can easily, and I mean easily, make it through an entire day of usage, and sometimes even make it into the next day depending on how heavy my usage is. And another cool thing is that this device has reverse wireless charging. So say you have another phone with you that's going low, or maybe your Pixel Buds, you can charge them wirelessly with your device, which is always a cool, convenient feature to have. Now, one thing that I do find can be improved are the speakers. It's got a down-firing speaker along with a speaker under the display. There is no top earpiece. Now, it does have a good clean sound to it. It doesn't sound bad at all, but at least to me, it's not very loud and you don't get that stereo speaker listening experience. I mean, it does stay stereo speakers, but to me, it doesn't really sound like true stereo. But I don't know, maybe it's just me. You also don't get a headphone jack this time around, which is a bummer for me because I actually use wired headphones when editing videos on my device. Now, if I do want to use those wired headphones, I have to remember to keep an adapter on me, which isn't always convenient. And it's not the easiest using wireless earbuds when editing video because there is just a little bit of latency. So if I'm going to be watching content on my device for a long time, I'll make sure to pop in my Pixel Buds to get a better listening experience. Okay, now let's talk cameras. Besides the smooth stock Android experience that we get in Pixel devices, the cameras are one of the main things that Pixel devices are known for. And let me tell you, the cameras on the Pixel 5 do not disappoint. We get a main wide-angle lens and now an ultra-wide-angle lens, which is what we have been waiting for on Pixel devices. They finally brought it and it works really good, especially paired with Google's software. Whether I'm using the main lens or ultra-wide-angle lens, I'm able to get some great shots. Portrait shots come out great as well. Whether you're using the rear or front-facing camera, you're not going to be disappointed with the quality you get out of these cameras. And when it comes to taking shots at night, it works so good. That night mode is literally like magic, especially when doing some astrophotography. It's like, how? I don't understand. It can be pretty much pitch black when taking the photo, but when it's done taking the shot, it comes out as if there was so much light around. It's that good. So I've definitely been enjoying the cameras when it comes to taking photos on this device. And we also get a night portrait mode that works really well as well. Now, when it comes to taking video, I can actually say that video quality has definitely improved coming from the Pixel 4, especially with stabilization. Now, it's not the best I've seen in video quality, but it's still definitely not bad by any means. One thing I did notice though is that there seems to be an overheating problem if you happen to be shooting in 4K for a good amount of time. When shooting at 4K 30, it will let you keep recording, but it will give you an alert that video quality may be affected due to the device getting hot. And when recording 4K 60, once the device overheats, the camera will automatically close out on you and not let you record until it's cooled down. And I've actually done a full 4K video test where I talk about this as well, which I will link down in the description below in case you'd like to check that out. But here's a little sample anyways. All right, so here's a quick sample with the front-facing camera. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment sections below. Remember, don't forget to check out my original 4K video test that I did with this device, which I will have linked down in the description below. This is just a quick front-facing video test. Go ahead and pan around really quick here. Let me know what you think. Let's go ahead and check out the rear-facing camera. All right, so taking it over to the rear-facing camera, recording at 4K 30 frames per second. Just another quick video test here, just to kind of give you guys an example of what recording at 4K 30 is like on this device with the rear facing cameras. Again, just a quick test. If you have not checked out my 4K video test yet with this device, again, I'll make sure to link it down in the description below so you can go and check out my full 4K video test. But what do you guys think about this quick test right here? I think it's looking really good so far. The clouds look beautiful today. Look at that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment sections below. All right, so there you have it. This has been my review of the Google Pixel 5. What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. Do you think this device is worth the $700 that it's currently going for at the time of this video? Or do you think it should be just a little bit cheaper? Me personally, I think maybe it could be around $50 to $100 cheaper, but that's just my opinion. But you know what? The holidays are right around the corner, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of good deals on this device once the holidays hit, especially Black Friday. So make sure you keep an eye out for that. But if you do find yourself interested in this device right now at this moment, or even later on, whenever you're watching this video, I'll make sure to have a link down in the description below for you so you can go ahead and check one out for yourself. But again, let me know what you think about this review down in the comment sections below. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. But for now, thank you so much for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.